More than six. It wasn't even. It wasn't any good. All right, I gotta use something. It's gone on. It wasn't. It's almost at you match us there, and then you won't do yours. I will. I've been. Hello.
Cool. Sean got right on as you got off. Really? Yeah. Right as you got off. You invited him to a party. He's right there, look at him. Isn't it good? I put a lot of time in.
I couldn't play at all until like.
Yeah, I know. Right?
It was funny that when Cole got off, it was funny. I have it right now.
Look up 3 with Cole. Leave them up.
Look on video. I try to make like a phase like thumbnail. You can have the music. It's just yeah, I do that though. What were you about? What is? I tried my hardest, man.
I like that the fair am and the stuff has kept on going.
Yeah. Oh, you don't get a pencil.
How's the close game? The second game, though.
Yeah.
That was last time.
The
Lagging.
I couldn't shoot him while he was lagging, dude. I watched. I think you like this part.
Clark, you got to use it later.
That's what I voice crack. Hey, did you see the voice crack part? Did you like that? Yeah. That was good. We should make a video for it.
But dude, Uno is fun on the PS4. The Rabbit Edition. Really love the Rabbit.
Is the rabbit edition?
Yeah, it's free. You don't have to buy it. Pretty fun.
Yeah. Pretty good though.
First one.
Last time when I tried rendering it,
Kind of just
the
primer.
music was too loud, so I literally had to wake up at
Square,
1 something.
cube
You're
rule,
re-rendering.
grouping method. This one, it's any of these methods.
And I just
that goes
uploaded it
towards
this
you
morning.
can't do it.
That
Okay, so it'd be common factor, right?
Oh, well.
Back to this part.
Yeah, I tried.
Top bottom, see if anything cancels out, and show you what are the exclusions for the domain at the bottom. Multiplier divided across, make sure you're directly factor in the part so you can zero. Find common denominators, factor the part.
Oh,
That way you can get common denominators. Get rid of the complex thing.
Go back and
Get rid of them. Solve by either square, factoring, quadratic equation. Get rid of the fraction, solve racks, and then solve Hey, so it wasn't.
I'm
What's the
reading that
bottom
video.
of it? How's the
That was. Oh, wow.
Where
What
does
do you
mushy
know?
at? So I dropped everything
Lots
out
of
of my
people.
bag.
Lots.
That's how it was done.
Needs to be hinted at. Needs to be hinted at.
Yeah, Sean, I was sitting there, I was like bugging out. I was like, what is Sean getting on?
It's like when you got off, I finally got to be able to play. Oh,
Like, your brothers are playing all day. It's like, dude, let Sean play once.
yeah, I can't. Well, I was on, but I couldn't play. It's like when I finally got on, you finally got off.
Everyone was
kind of new season. It's free for me.
It's tomorrow.
Alright, dude, I think it's right here. This is where Sean rages. Shut up.
Alright. Okay, so hey, let's talk about. Hey. All right. So hey, let's talk about what we're going into. Remember, you have a worksheet due today at some point. Make sure that you have not finished that up. That's worksheet 2.7. That's the one with the prime factorization, the LCMs and GCS. And I know we worked on that on Friday. Make sure that gets turned in today. That is the official due date for that. All right. Now today's stuff. We are working on practice tests because we have a test here on Wednesday this week. So it's your Chapter 2 test, because we're done with the sections now. So I'm going to hand out your practice guide. It's pretty easy, front back, just like before. Like it's pretty simple. Okay? So let's talk about the first page today. First page only. Two more. Yeah. And one more here. Okay, everyone at the top, does it say practice test? Chapter 2. Okay, so like you have it out, we're only going to go through the first page only today. Tomorrow will be page 2. Wednesdays are testing here. So you always get fair warning on that. I give you your practice guide so it alleviates a lot of your stress. This is what it looks like. It looks almost identical. But let me put it up here on the board so you at least have that. Okay, this is your practice test, correct?
Yep.
All right, just make sure it's the right number or whatnot, because I have multiple versions. Okay. So obviously put your name on it, please. All right, this will be due on Wednesday when we take the test. So each day we go through one page, so you should have enough time to kind of wrap it up before it's due on Wednesday. I know Friday this week's the end of the quarter, so if you have any late work, make sure you're getting it turned in on that. So, all right, but set of factors for each number. So what you're doing is you're doing the factor tree. So this hint will not be there on test day. Just kind of know that. You have to use the factor tree. Okay, the factor tree is where I'll do an example here. Let's say we're doing the number 28. Okay. So factor tree is you break this up into like 1 and 28. Then you try the number 2. 2 goes into 28. 14 times you divide it. Take 28 divided by 2. That works. Divided by 3. That doesn't work. 4 does. 4 and 7. And 5 doesn't work. 6 doesn't work. So this is it. That's your factors. That's what you're doing for this number and this number separately. You got to find every factor that works. If you forget one, let's say like when you're doing this, you accidentally forget the 4 and 7. Just do this one. Why not? Because you forgot 4 and 7. You got to find every factor. You will get a calculator if you need it. You will not get that multiplication chart on test day. Does that make sense? Okay, so the trick is just divide with your calculator to see what goes into it. Okay? All right, so that's what you're going to have to do for both of those problems. All right, so that's problem number 1 and 2. Very, very easy. On the number 30, let me count how many factors there's going to be. Like rows, anyway. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 rows for 30. 24 will have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 4 rows for that as well. So there you go. All right, number 3 and 4. Now you're making multiples, and I didn't give you the hint. List them in set notation. So multiples of 15 or multiples of 7. Now, if you don't know what multiples are, I'll put 8 in here. So if I'm doing an example of multiples of 8, this is how you start. You take 8 times 0, write that number first. Or if you're doing 15, do 15 times 0. And 15 times 1, I'm doing 8 times 1. 8 times 2, 8 times 3, 8 times 4, 8 times 5. And I just keep going until I get the first 10. And here's how I know that I got them all. If you went all the way, and I get to the point where there's a 0 behind your number, so like in my case, there was an 8, and I put a 0 behind it, that should be your last number. That's actually the 11th number down the road. Okay, so I'll have to find all the ones in between. Does that make sense? So for the 15, what should be your ending number? Yeah, when you do the list of 15, what's the last digit? The last number here. Say again? What's the last number? No, for yours, for 15. What's going to be the last number of the list? 150. Thank you. 150 is the last number. Okay. That'll be it. And then for the 4, you're doing 7. Your last number should be 70. Okay, so do we see the differences between multiples and factors? Factors are small, multiples are big. That's the idea. Okay, questions, comments, concerns? I'll give you a little bit of time here to work on this, or you can get it done, and I can look it over if you want me to double check. All right, now, the last one, this one's a little tricky now. Okay, you have a set of numbers in front of you. That is a very big list. Okay, it goes from what? 1 up to the number 43. Okay, correct? That's what your numbers have? All right, these are the only numbers you're allowed to put. These numbers here, and on the test day, there'll be a new set. These are the only numbers you're allowed to use for your answers down below for these next few. Does that make sense? Only those numbers. Okay? What you have to do is you have to figure out which ones out of that group fit these. So like for the first one, you're finding the set of prime numbers. So you're finding prime numbers in this entire list. So that means you have to use your calculator to find them. Now, you guys should know the first few, correct? What were the first few prime numbers?
2, 5, 7, 9, 10, 17, 19,
23. You knew those numbers. That took you up to the first row. Those are prime numbers. Okay? So now you got to find the rest of them. So what makes numbers prime? When you try to break these numbers up, the only way you can break these numbers up are 1 and the number itself. There's no other combination numbers that can make like the number 11, other than 11 and 1. Like the numbers we skip the number 8. There's different numbers we can use to make 8. Instead of just doing 1 and 8, we can use 2 and 4. That makes 8. You multiply 9. It's 1 and 9 or 3 times 3. So that's not prime. It has more than just 2 numbers to make. Notice we skip the number 1. You have to find the rest of the numbers in that list. And you only go up through up here. This is where you should end. So if you find any prime numbers are past 43, you use it. That's the last number you can potentially use for your answer. I don't know if that's the last number, but you gotta check. Okay? Here's how you know if you're doing right. Use those divisibility tests. Divisibility tests, like will a 2 go into it? Will a 3 go into it? Will a 4? Will a 6 or a 5 or 10 or 11? That type of thing. Because if they do, then it's not prime. One of those numbers goes into it. All right. Let's keep going here. The next one, you're listing off the multiples of 6. The set of numbers in this list that are multiples of 6. So it's kind of like what you did up here on our 3 and 4. You're finding the multiples of 6. And it's only from that list. So the last one you could potentially use is the 43. So I know like 6 can go up to 60 using above, but I have to stop when I get to 43. So you got to list them all, and you can only use the numbers up there. Then the last ones, name the factors of 30, and those factors can only be from that list. Factors are where you break numbers up. Okay, I know that's not a lot today. I want to see how well you do. So at some point, I do want to check these. I'm going to go through them and check how you did. I'm going to check certain problems. Okay. All right, your goal today is at some point before the end of this period, like not lunch, but the end of the period, like 12:29. I want to make sure you get the first page done and it's correct. Does that make sense? Because I want to check it. Okay. All right. Your work. If you have not finished your worksheet 2.7 or 2.9, you should be working on that right now.
What is the worksheet again?
That was the one I believe you just turned in. Here's comes factor worksheet. It was the prime factorization worksheet.
That's the no. Because you're saying that was due Monday. I'm like,
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out where the other one.
I felt like that was a different one. Like,
No,
oh.
it's this one. Perfect.
calling you trash.
Yeah, you can't call him trash. Every time you kill him, trash.
And then there's the lawn, no.
I beat him on the stairs.
Post man, Sean. Post man.
Posted it. You kept lying around on one of them. He was like, go to shoot him. He kept shooting. No, he like stops, moves right as I shoot. Right as I shoot, he moved. Oh, he kept
I kept using
killing.
trophy systems too because he's throwing shockers.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw tomahawks and he kept
I don't like that, dude.
I honestly rage at that. I mumbled at
That
the
is
rage.
frustrating.
I was like,
He throws like 4 shock charges at you.
I just imagine so like a fat dude just playing like Xbox Live and getting mad like just.
That's what I was doing. He was getting mad. He's like,
I
oh,
couldn't
it's so
speak.
funny. I started laughing.
And then every time he got close to me by like with a bus and like the I don't know what it's called, but like by the bus and something. By that
Alright, hey,
car.
let's get working.
With
So I
that.
want to check
I'm
this
kicking
front
you out
page of your
now.
practice test
Alright.
before you leave here today.
Trash.
So for Doug, can you look on the deck or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. By all means. I do want to check this by the end of the class. I'm going to walk around and check each person's kind of giving point tips and tricks that you might want to know if you're really struggling and whatnot.
So we don't have to do the front page.
Just front page today is due. So that's what I want to check before you leave here. That way we're all on the same page. 'Cause this is probably, I would believe this is the hardest page out of both of them. This is the hardest one because it's so open-ended. if you're done and you want me to check something, I will do that. But remember, I want this side done before we go on. Okay.
whole time of the consistent volume.
Varsity won there.
The food.
Is it cold outside or no?
Supposed to get warm tonight, it's almost 80. Okay, when is our test this week?
Wednesday.
Make sure this worksheet is done by Wednesday. We're gonna work on the second page tomorrow. I think I checked over every resource page and told you what needs fixed. And if you want me to double check something, or make corrections, I'll do that in a second.
So it's this regular student schedule, yeah, like.
Anyone want me to double check something that you made a fix on? Make sure if you brought a calculator for me, I get it back. Test is on Wednesday. Remember, you will not get your multiplication chart. So you'll have to be able to do things with a calculator on that. First page is most definitely the hardest. Second page will seem a lot easier.
Going down.
That's what we all feel like tonight, guy.
Nope, you're going down.
Chest, I'm going down.